Cool. I think we're rolling.
Yeah, we're rolling.
All right.
We need to talk about season 2 and what to expect for our listeners.
Yeah, so we've kind of built season 1 so they kind of know what to expect if you've been listening along with us, right?
Yeah, we had 10 episodes we went through together,
Yeah, so
and that was fun.
we expect an intro at the beginning of each episode that kind of puts you in the mindset of where we are.
Yep. Yeah. And then there are some new features of season 2 that we need to discuss. And I guess one of the new features is we're going to have some guests, some special guests on with us.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about adding in a third voice to these different episodes. It'll give us that fresh perspective. And
Yeah.
I think we have some really fun people planned for season 2.
Yeah. We have some people that are qualified in different areas.
Yeah,
Some
certainly
scholars.
more than we are.
Yeah. Some scholars, some mental health professionals. And let's talk about some of the topics we're going to be discussing.
Yeah,
What
so
do we have?
I've got a few in front of me here. I'm really excited just about Israel becoming a nation again, but not just a nation, but a congregation.
Oh yeah, that's what that. Ah man, yeah. There's so much that we need to talk about with that.
Oh,
yeah, but the development of the church in the wilderness, and thus our title, because what we recognized here to our listeners is that we discovered that there was a transition from a disorganized group of people coming from slavery, out of slavery, into this special group of people that God had chosen to be his church.
Yeah, and the leadership of Israel is just being selected, and it's just going through its growing pains, right?
Yeah.
And the children of Israel, and I'm sure you've heard this said before, but is ready for freedom, but Egypt is still very much ingrained in their DNA.
Yep. That was a struggle, man. The wilderness was a struggle.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that God needed to work out of them. So what we do see in that journey is that there's a lot of imperfection that is exposed, a lot of issues that we see in the storyline. And a lot of those are actually not back then there. In other words, we see ourselves currently as a church in the same story. What do you think?
And like you just said, I think there's a lot of relevancy between what's going on now and what was going on there in Exodus. The children of Israel are a congregation. They're a dysfunctional group of people, yet God has called them and God is communicating with them. And they are literally on the doorstep of the promised land, except they're just not ready.
Yeah.
And it sounds familiar. I think that we are God's group of people. I think often we are very dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And we are on the doorstep of promised land, and we are just twiddling our thumbs in ways that are getting us in trouble.
So we're not ready.
We're not ready.
Man.
And I think this season is going to help us explore why they weren't ready. And we're going to see that I don't think they were too far off from where we are today. There's nothing new under the sun, like Solomon said.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Well, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Some of these episodes, just to give you a couple hints of some names that are coming up, In the Shadow of Glory is an episode title.
Yeah. There's one that's my favorite, actually.
Which one is it? I bet we're the same.
God's Mount Rushmore.
God's Mount Rushmore is going to be good. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. Does God have limitations is another episode.
Yeah, that one's going to be really cool.
Yeah. So starting from crossing the Red Sea up until the Promised Land, this is what this season is covering, and we couldn't be more excited.
All right. Well, we can't wait to start this journey with you. Keep listening and keep sharing God Inc.
Amen. I'm Garrett.
I'm Jermaine. Thank you for listening.